Alright, what is going on, guys? Wrecked You here. Today we are in City of Mist. Now, I've only spent a very small amount of time at City of Mist. When in my 40s, low 40s, I came and I started leveling here. Very popular zone to come group in. I mean, it's 11 p.m. midnight in Eastern time right now, and we got 19 players here. And it was kind of when I decided that grouping is really boring for an enchanter at these levels, so that's when I started really soloing. But we're come back here because we need to do part of our Epic Quest here. If we take a look at the Epic Quest, we have to go find the Wraith of Jaxion and give him, we're going to charm him, give him a dull ruby, and he will give us back an enchanted ruby. I've already done the guy in Skyfire, the guy in over there. I'm going to do the City of Mist guy here, and then go to Chaosora and do our Spectral Librarian, which is right where, when I did my Chaosora video, that same area is where we want to go find that guy. Now, this guy, I don't think he's up right now. I just did a cam check to see if he's up or the placeholder's up. Now, again, I've never been to this zone and not gone farther than the stables, which is just literally right past the entrance and to the left. So I don't know exactly how to get around here. I've spent the past like good 20 or 30 minutes just kind of getting my bearings and figuring things out. This guy's on the very top floor, so the third floating platform, which I believe is like the boss, the last area of the zone. So we need to get up onto the second or third level or whatever it's called to be able to find him, kill his placeholder, and get him to spawn, or at least even be able to just log out and come back for tomorrow. Now, there are tricks apparently to be able to get up on these areas, and that's exactly what I'm trying to figure out. I haven't got it to work yet, but apparently that is possible. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of transverse through, hopefully get to that area, at least maybe teach you guys, learn the trick ourselves. There are living and undead mobs here, so we're going to have to really be careful turning our corners. I'm not in gnome form right now because I need to be able to make this jump up here. So I'm going through. He's going to be split pulling these two guys. The apparition's up there. I would bet he's going to grab them right now. I'm going to go ahead and go with the undead. So we're in the temple zone here on the right. Ooh, something crawling on me. I'm going to let him do his thing. Get those guys out. I was going to kill him to get out of the way anyways. So let him do here. Now we're in this area. What we can do is we can jump right here onto that little thing, apparently. Little platform, and then jump up to there. You know, I don't know. It looks like I jumped so small. Maybe if I get like up on that thing, I can do it. My spirit of the wolf is gone. Oh, okay, so yes, you can do it. I just did it. I just went too far afterwards, so that is our trick. I do have IVU up, so there's no problems there. This guy isn't gonna see me. And luckily, since it's such a very busy zone, booyah. So I'm on the second floor. Oh shit. We got these guys are fighting. Don't want to aggro. Now right there, I could get in levitate, and we can go and bind ourselves up there if we wanted to. That's kind of a trick that goes on. Now what I want to do is I need to get through this area where those stairs are going up right there. That's where we want to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw on our air elemental illusion. Hopefully these guys aren't going to be an issue. I don't think they're going to here. Now from here we can levitate over there. Now this is a safe spot again. You could bind right here, get that done. Now what we need to do is we need to go up here to the third floating island. So right there we see a Wrath. I don't know what the third island is, if it's this one or if it's the one way over there. Let me read that. The Wrath of Jaxion has a placeholder that circles the outside portion of the third floating building. So it's got to be that last section. So from here, let me see, what is that bile? Can I select him from here? They're blue, so we're going to still be getting experience fighting these guys. Let's go ahead and prepare ourselves for that. I honestly did not think that was going to be the case. Okay, so they cannot see through invisible. At least those right there can't, which is nice. Alright, so what are we missing here? Clarity. I'm pretty sure this is soloable. I don't really know. And I don't really know what level these guys are. I feel like the videos I've watched and everything, this has all been done by much lower levels. At least not the epic part, but just fighting on this little platform here. I have seen folks do it at, I think, like 52 or 53 maybe. So from here, it's hard to see with the rain here. I'm going to be able to run across, hopefully not get any aggro on the floor. I'm pretty sure I won't. What just fell? Bedlam just fell. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this guy, we are really just okay, he does not see through invis. Probably going to have some undead and stuff up here too, I would bet. Okay, there's an undead right there. Hopefully he's not on me. I don't really know how the mechanics would work here on the Z-axis or how far he goes. If you pass all the way around. Whew. At least I do have a rune up. So it looks like he turned back around. Oh shit, here he comes. Here comes a goo. Oh shit. We got multiple guys here. This is exactly what I did not really want to happen. Let's go ahead and pop one of these up real quick. Like, the problem is I don't know the levels that I'm dealing with here, so it could be completely trouble. This guy's whooping my pet's butt too, so maybe give me one of these. Might be a little too late even. I don't know if that goo's gonna come all the way up here or what. There's our goo. Running out of mana too. I'm not really, again, caring about the experience on these kills. I just kind of want them dead. So I'm going to let that Wrath just kind of die off. It's doing some type of life sucking action, it feels like. Now, is Conjuring Whispers going to be enough to get all these guys, I wonder? And I'm pretty sure I can just kind of, if things get bad, I can bounce out of here fairly easily. Alright, so I'm going to have this goo fight the Warbone. Of course, breaks. Okay. So the goo is a little bit higher level than that even. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the zone line. That's luckily what can be done here if I just can find it. So it's this way. Those guys will not be able to get to me. Now we know how to get there. Now we know what we're dealing with. And I mean, I could have finished that fight definitely, but you know, you don't know the zone very well. You don't want to really risk it too much. Got one of those guys killed. What is the respawn timer here? Probably, I'm just going to guess 20 minutes or so. Alright, so that clears our aggro. We run out of mana. I mean, that guy was doing like a life tap, so I would bet we could Theft of Thought something there. Instead of Cajoling Whispers, I guess I'm going to need to have Allure up. Which that kind of frightens me that we're dealing with that level of enemies, because that's kind of like our higher point. That was Binky, the guy who was right there at me. Let me go ahead and grab Allure. Wait a few minutes here, get up to a good 50%. Move. I guess we can go back to our safe spot. Shouldn't be an issue. Oh, I got Dead Man floating, so no problem with the See Invis. Now, I'm going to have to knock this off, actually. I need to be able to make that jump. Which, that sucks. Oof, close one. Okay. Alright, well, at very least, we learned that little trick today. That's one way to quickly get up to the second floor. And it might be safer just to fight all the way over there. Let's look up what level these gyrating goos are real quick. Gyrating goo. my normal P99 gyrating goo Google search. Looks like level 36 to 45. Yeah, that's the description of them is even. These monsters are annoying since their level range is huge. A blue con can be a pushover or extremely tough. So, I mean, for 45, we got a good little level range. We should be able to not have too big of an issue with them. But still, it is kind of a pain in the butt so far. So we got 2 gyrating goos, it look like, that are coming in this area. Oh my gosh, I had like a lag spike there or something. My see and viz is gone too. So that guy was higher. I'm going to chill out here for a minute or two, let some mana come back. Pacify, calm. Calm is plenty. Shield of Magi is dropping. That's never fun. It's a lot of mana or a lot of life just going down. All right, so the Wrath that aggroed us. I mean, it looks like it's all undead up here. So what I'm gonna do. And this is the first floating island. We need to get to the second floating island, I believe. I would like to be in gnome form, but just the escape feature. Okay, so that's just stairs going up. Bedlam's dropping. We do have Mist Golem. I'm going to look up all these guys just as we go in. I'm pretty sure everything will be of a fine level range, 42 to 46, so that's fine. He's indifferent to me. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of sit and watch his pathing here. We need to get to that third island, and the placeholder is the one that circles the third island building. So just like this guy on our first floating island here, our Wraith of Jaxion placeholder will be the third. Okay, so let me just make sure he doesn't turn around. I want to rebuff and everything. I assume we've got about 20 minutes till that other pather comes. So we got 2 pathers that rock around here. What do we got? We got everything up but Bedlam. Our rune 5 is up, so that's plenty of damage absorption. Resist magic. Didn't look like there's that much casting going on here. What are we gonna get? We need the ruby too, so let me put that into place right here. Okay, everything looks pretty good. I mean, all of our basics are in place. Another gyrating goo. How many pathers we got and where are they coming? So we got 2 pathers, 3 guys there, another skeleton. This guy just does a circle, it looks like. So, I mean, this shouldn't be that big of an issue considering how we fight everywhere else. I'm going to grab a Theft of Thought. I don't know if anything actually is casters. Possibly all the skeletons. Greater Warbone. Let's look them up here. They are a monk. So just that apparition or whatever that last one was, he was the only caster really. Miss Golem, blah blah blah. A lot of pathers. So we got 3 gyrating goos kind of coming down. One comes all the way down, one comes halfway, one's on the corner up there. So if I cast from here, will I be able to cast through this little wall area? I wonder. These guys are 42 to 49, so we're starting to get into a little bit higher level range. Spawns in 8. Oh, this is, they're giving me Howling Stones mobs. Uh-oh. Oh, that was... So what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to fight my way through. Honestly. I'm just trying to look at the pathing here. 2 goos are going to come all the way down. That's going to aggro that Pyre Golem. Is that 3 pathing goos are going to come all the way down? So we got 3 pathing goos. It's going to get a little messy early on. What's in this door? Nothing back there. So the Greater Warbone here, do they... also have mana like the Howling Stones versions? I would bet they do, but I don't really want to... Go ahead and pop him real quick. Maybe I should have tested the theory there. Okay, so I can't see this target. Curious to know how badly this will go. If I pull him up, is he going to aggro everything freaking coming here? As long as I lock everything down here, hopefully it just pulls 2. We have a 3rd pather that would clear this out real quick. That's fine. So we're going to have 3 mobs here pretty much. Comes our 3rd. aggro right there? Nope. Okay, good. So again, I'm not going to worry about experience. I'm just trying to get to where I'm trying to get as soon as I can. Man, tab targeting's having me go through every guy pretty much that we see here, which is not cool. And Allure really takes a lot more mana if we're going to kind of burn through mobs and I don't have Theft of Thought to be able to use or anything like that. See... I have him rooted still. At least once we get a little bit of space too. $18 minutes, so we're probably gonna have Yep, that's what I thought. Oh shit. What the hell was that? Alright, so we aggroed something through the door there, which was nasty. I think we can get away like this, hopefully. Alright, so we're going to try that again. There must have been... I don't know what the hell would happen there. I guess a pather within the building that came out and aggroed the other mobs that are inside, because we had 2 or 3 mobs there that came through the door. I don't know. I don't really know what the deal is there. We're going to have to push forward a little bit more, fight near closer to the mobs. And again, I could totally just, you know, burn down my pets as soon as I can. We did get a point of experience for that one kill. I doubt that's probably just because we were on the high end of that experience point. But I'm gonna med up and try it again. It's getting a little late though. I kind of want to maybe log off and do this, pick up on this tomorrow. Don't want to stay up too late tonight, and it's looking like this is going to be a little extended of a push as I'm learning this zone. I think we got it down. From this point on, it looks like it's a fairly straight pathway, and we can handle multiple mobs. Those ads right there, don't know where they came from, but I would say the solution there is to move away from the door. I was standing right in front of the door. I would say the one guy who pathed out and aggroed us the first time we went up probably was what respawned right there, aggroed us again, and so forth. I do want to test out and see if these skeletons on this place are able for us to theft of thought. Oh, look at that guy just walking right through the zone line. Alright, let's head in. I'm going to head in. I'm going to get to the safe spot. I'm going to log out for the night, I think. And we'll pick up on this video tomorrow, and we're going to get that Enchanter turn-in. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back up into the third floor. Now, I was recording for a solid like 2 hours, 3 hours even. Got up to the third pillar there, or third platform, and was killing the placeholder and all that, and then my video kind of corrupted. So I couldn't even use that to show you guys how we got up there. So I'm re-recording this. We actually already got the enchanted ruby. I did get the guy to spawn. As you'll see later in this video after I'm done editing all this, I'll put this in between. But this will show you how to get over. We showed how to get up to that second floor and the little trick there. And then also there's a little trick on how to get from the second floating island to the third floating island without needing the key. And I figured that out in our last little section. Just by, working it, playing around, and figuring things out. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and get all of our spells we want up. For now, I can go ahead, we'll get calm. All this stuff looks good. So I'm at the entrance here. We're going to invis, we're going to get up into our safe spot on the pyramid. I did fight my way through a few times getting there, and I had to evacuate, get out of there soon, on the second or the third floor up there. And then a few times I also just calmed my way all the way up until we got to the third floor. And then just on the pather, again, like I said, I was there for like 2, maybe 3 hours. Every 22 minutes is our respawn timer on a placeholder for our named guy, and just killing him, blasting him down. Alright, so nothing's up there. That's good. We got the Wrath. What else we got there? We got a Fog Golem. What I want is I'm going to go ahead and get my air. There's usually 2 spawns right where I'm sitting here, but someone must be killing them. So I'm going to calm that guy real quick. Ooh, that's my first resist in the entire zone. And just in case, I'll throw up IVU. We're going to do our little jump trick here. We're going to go ahead and right here, I did one time have aggro. Oh, come on, don't aggro. Okay, good. And it ended up pulling the entire pretty much zone when I was in the safe spot up here, and I got killed by like 50 different enemies. So right here, what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and get our invisibles. We got the bile golems over there, like we showed. Just going to get over this way. Making sure all these aren't seen through my invis. Looking good. Now up here, it seems like these are always undead mobs, at least on this little platform. So get a little bit right there. Now there is a pather that's through this door, and that's what aggroed us a few times on our previous runs. So you want to be careful when fighting. What I did to get out there, what do we got pathing? Just our goose. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fight out further that way. So See, we got 2 pathers going right there. We want to be very careful. This will come all the way down. That was kind of my shot. I should have charmed that Wrath right there, or that Phantom, and then I could have fought out a little bit further rather than being close to this door, because if I fight right at this door, we're going to aggro the pather, and that aggro is like 2 or 3 mobs that's within that door, and that was a little bit of an issue. Not a huge issue. I don't have any of my bedlams up or my rune either, so we need to be careful with that. You can go ahead and get those up. So let's cast this real quick. I gotta get my area effect mez too, just in case things go badly. And again here, I'll be able to pull everything up a little bit farther. And again, killing everything as quickly as possible. It's kind of the goal here. I'm gonna get a rune 5 just in case. There's 3, I'll take that. It's going to be 4 mobs on him, that's okay. Just in case things come from behind or something, I think we're okay there, but... Alright, so... That's weird that he came at me because I ruined myself. So with that, that'll be our... Or is that a 4th mob? We're going to pet this guy. He's a green, so Cajoling Whispers should work. Bedlam, everything looks good. I hate when they all have the same name. That makes rooting and keeping everything down a little bit tougher. That's okay. So that's going to be my next pet. I just gotta kind of hope that... Let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab a... Just in case, I'm gonna grab an allure, because I don't want to get a resist on this. Alright, get him petted. Getting things a little bit easier to deal with. We'll pet that Phantom next. And then if we just want to get some experience too, as I was killing things up on that 3rd platform, we did end up getting level 59. Because as I was waiting in between spawns, I was killing not only the placeholder, but a few of the mobs, like 3 or the 4 of the mobs that also are up near that pathway. I guess we'll just have to grab. I want to get the guy with the most health. And right now, I'm just kind of working my way through without worrying about experience. As you can see, pretty much sacrificing my pet on each one. So not to cause problems. When I asked for respawn timers, they said it was 18, but our placeholder up top in the third and also the guys around there, they were 22-minute respawn timer. So I think that's probably more accurate to what it was at. Now the last guys here, we got just 2 mobs. I can just calm them to get past them. There's nothing really comes up by that door over there on the second floating platform other than one of these goos, which is a pather. Save some mana here. Yikes. So I'll go ahead and just blast this guy down. Now level 58, 59, the highest level guys were, our dementia was taking off about 12% of their life. This guy, the gyrating goos have a really large range in level, remember. So sometimes you're going to get them at green, which you can use Cajoling Whispers, and it takes off like 17, 18% of their life. Nice. Got a spell, which is not really that important right now, but that's okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead, we're going to want to grab our Air Elemental Illusion. I'm going to grab our Calm, because I'm just going to run by these guys. Let me med up and try and get 25-30% mana just in case. And then everything on the other side. Now this second floating island, that door right there is a locked door. So I had to figure out a way to get past that locked door over to the next section. And what we can do is we can kind of jump up on top of that door, as you can see straight ahead, and we'll be able to levitate across. Now if you have a Spirit of the Wolf, you're going to have a much easier time doing this. But I've made it twice so far without it, so. Alright, so our mobs are done. They're good. That Mist Golem, he won't aggro from here either. Now I have to get out of Air Elemental Illusion to be able to do this. So we just kind of walk right there. And then if you get stuck, which happens often, I'm going to have to go into gnome form. Which for right now, let me go ahead and throw an invis up just so that I don't aggro that golem just in case. Because right now I'm stuck. I can't move. I got stuck right there. I think the first time I jumped on the little lamp, the light right there. Oh crap, I forgot. I gotta get in gnome form to get out of here. Jumped on a little light there and then made it on top. But the next time or two that I tried this, I was able to just jump straight up on top, which hopefully the gnome is small enough to fit. But with a gnome, you're not tall enough just to walk up on these things. So keep that in mind. There we go. Now from here, we want to go ahead and grab our invis to undead. And then we're grabbing our Air Elemental Illusion. Look up as high as you can. And we're going to just book it. Follow the wall. Get all the way across. And bingo. There we go. We made it. the hell? How do you see my invis must have dropped or something. Alright, so we're just going to fight our way to the end here. But we got to the third platform, which is nice. And there you go. You can see the Wrath of Jaxion still up. I just did my turn in a second ago. But we got to get over there when you're killing the placeholder. You've got to pretty much burn him down, because you can't pet him and bring them across. There's the platform over there is cut out, so that's gonna cause you not to be able to do that. And we can't pet one of these guys and bring it over, because the same thing will happen. Your pet will fall down, it'll aggro everything that's below, and that becomes a real pain in the butt. Now the plague bones are pretty low level. So they get beat down much more so than a wrath or a greater bone. Uh-oh. Man, I don't know if I have enough mana to deal with all this. And nothing depth of thought. So if we get another charm break, I'm going to have to jump down and book it. Okay, and there we go. So that's how we get to the third platform, though. You guys saw it. Too bad my original recording kind of blew out on us and didn't get to watch the hours of me killing those guys, but you saw exactly how we can get past that second floating island with the locked door, get to our spawn point, and pretty much I just stayed on the back side of that spawn island, and every 22 minutes I would burn down the gyrating goo. It pretty much took most of my mana just to blast them down with Dimension Anarchies. And then when I just logged on, after we probably killed them 10 or 12 times, so a couple hours there camping, and we finally got the Wrath to spawn there, as you saw, as you'll see here in a second, actually. Alright, so after many hours of camping this guy, I come back and look what we got here. I just logged on. We've got our Wrath of Jaxion. So what we need to do is we need to mesmerize him, charm him. We're going to give him this Dole Rupee. He's going to give us a Enchanted Ruby back. Very simple stuff. Do it quick. There we go. Easy as that. Now let me go ahead and jump into my illusion here, and we're gonna get out of here. Where am I at? Okay, so I could have definitely taken that route a little bit better. So after, quite a few hours, I mean, I think I camped him for like 3 or 4 hours, and I just went to dinner, and I just logged back on. Luckily, he was back up. So one more spawn point, and he would have been up. But we got the Ruby out of the way. Next off, I need to head over to Kaosora, and we're going to get the the diamond done. And then we'll have all the pieces for the third piece of our staff done, and then we can move on to a few other things. And we got most of the epic done, other than the big like boss battles and things like that where I'm going to need a guild. But that is us, guys. Thank you for joining in this video. City of Mist, doing our Enchanter Epic Quest.